Murphy's Breakfast and Lunch has been serving diners downtown since 1952. It's said to be the oldest continuing operational restaurant in Winston-Salem. But since the start of the pandemic, owner John Nikas has faced a lot of different challenges that's left him operating as a one-man band.
So you were saying?
In many restaurants, it wouldn't be possible to run it as a one-man show, an individual. But Murphy's just set up. The grill is right here. The cafeteria is right here. The hot bar, the cash register is right there, and it's actually possible to do such a thing. And that's what we're trying right now. So
How long you been the one man band back there?
since the end of August, September was the first full month.
Was that a decision? Just this is what I got to do to get by until the street opens up, or
It's what we have to do, and it just seems to be kind of a reality right now. I mean, a lot of restaurants have closed because of staffing issues. I was just at a wedding a couple of weeks ago, and I was introduced to a gentleman that had two restaurants in Virginia that were doing very well, before COVID, and they just said they couldn't find staff. They had to close down. Couldn't do it anymore.
Today's kind of a typical day for you. You're here, before 9, prepping all the food, getting it ready, setting it up, running the cash register, cleaning it up, and then going home at 5 o'clock.
Well, it's actually more like 7 a.m. to get everything ready, and then I'm open till 5, but I'm usually get out of here about 6 or 6:30.
What do you do when you want a day off if you don't feel well? You just can't get
I
sick.
haven't crossed that bridge when we come to it. Of course, if I ever get COVID, I'll have to close with the flu or anything like that. I'll have to close for a few days. So that's of course one of the drawbacks. But in a small establishment like this, even if I had a grill cook, if I had a cashier, if a couple of them came down with the flu or COVID, I would have to close anyway. There's no one to replace them. It's not a large enough restaurant to have the staff to replace those kind of people.
Did you anticipate anything like this when you wanted to open up and continue this tradition in Murphy's? Did you see any of these hurdles, or is this enough to make you close?
I saw the hurdles. I didn't realize how large they were, especially the staffing issues.
Is there any extra, I don't know if the right word is pressure, but you look around, you see the Dill Pickle and Cloverdale Kitchen and all these local restaurant diners closed up, and you're practically the last guy standing, or is that just the furthest thing from your mind? You just want to keep the doors open and keep paying your bills?
Just want to keep the doors open, and hopefully things will get better in the future. More people will start coming back downtown to work, more than once or twice a week. We still have, we're waiting on the Palladium to be built here, which hopefully will be open next year.
So remote work has put a bite into you too, as well. People not returning to the office.
Yeah, of course.
Did you figure that was going to happen after COVID, or is that something else? Just one more thing.
Let me make your BLT, and we can really talk more about it.